People. Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. It is time for us to go on a little bit of a dragon hunt. So let's go through Crumbling Farmazula and fight every dragon in order, except for the dragon that we already fought. How dare. Every swing. It's just abysmal. Pretty sure you can't stagger these dragons. Or at least maybe it was just the one you couldn't stagger, and the others take a lot of damage to stagger, but I doubt we'll get it off in time. It's mainly going to be an ankle fight. At him. Oh, little bastard. Get back here. That's fine. Doesn't do damage, and we got all of our stamina back, so we'll take those when we can. I'm just gonna heal up just in case. I don't want anything like that hitting me a little harder than expected, or I'm getting a double attack on me. What? I so should have gotten that second swing, not the third one, but definitely the second. Dodge, heal up. Got a wing hit there. That was the final hit we needed. Now that one's nice and taken care of. Let's go for our second dragon. Onward. Ignoring every other enemy, because none of you guys matter right now. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. And let's go. Now, the second dragon is right over here. We do better damage to this one than we did to the first one. That's strange. But I'll take it. Heal up again just in case. This one isn't doing lightning damage with every attack, so I guess it does make sense. It's a little easier. A little less damage, or a little less health. Get back here. Stop jumping away. Heal up. Let's finish them all. Cool. We had to get at a good angle there. That almost got us. Oh, we get nothing for that one. Nothing but runes. Then there's nothing here to fight. We gotta go over here. So... oh no, that's the temple. We need to get to the lift. Well, it's still over here, but it's right here. It's up top, I should say. Well, I was thinking originally about the lower section of this. But our boss is over here. Can ignore all of these guys. Ignore them. Can't ignore the dogs. They will follow. The ones that see you anyway. And let's fight this dragon. Dragon hunt! Wow, that hurt. Here and heal up. Fight the tail. Since it was right there, and I'm pretty sure you get better damage on the tail than you do on the legs. Let's get our stamina back. That ain't good. It's a horrible angle. Close to the tail. Where we going? Got a bunch of gravel stone for that one. Yet again, a whole lot of nothing, but a little bit of runes. We'll take runes. Now the next dragon was supposed to be down here, but we already fought that one. So... I think we got them all. Quick and easy. Still double check, because yeah, that's the one we just bought. Can't go that way. And that bush looks so dark. That was strange. Let's warp on over up here and get a better vantage point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got all of the side enemies now. The side bosses, or the side dragons that are out in the boonies area. So let's get rid of this guy, and then let's go fight Placidusax. Stamina bad. Look at that. Yep. At least we missed on the first hit. Oh, we couldn't heal. I tried to heal and it didn't let me. I'll chuck that on. And just in case, let's swap out the break. We don't need stance break on this enemy. And on up. Heal on up. Let's go in. Let's get the runes just in case. Now, let's truly start the fight. Ooh, area. Okay. Heal up. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I dodged. I thought I got that in time. Did the 3? I don't think we've had them do all 3 at once yet. It's usually just 1 or 2. But nice. That one's dealt with now. Don't have to worry about that. Should have enough to level up. Yep. Just barely more than we need. So let's do that. See if anyone wants to help. And then we'll go fight Placidusax. So I'll take a normal human over the summons any day for this fight. Placidusax isn't ridiculously hard. but the amount of damage he does at the midpoint is comparable to the amount of, like, bowl damage he does, or Radan would do. Just non-stop bowl damage. But still, didn't see it. Send that back up, because there's no stake of Marika down here. Get rid of that one. Just because I'm pretty sure that one usually does follow me pretty far. These messages help, but I think it's around here. Yup. Oh, we didn't level up. I'm a dum-dum. At least I realized it now. Go on back. Idiot. We're obviously not getting anything out of that, out of a boss fight, so... Boost lightning damage to the utmost, too. And then let's go on in. Now that I know exactly where I'm jumping off at, I'm not too worried about that one following me. Let's go on over here. Walk in that area. Let's cruise on all the way down. Just in case, yet again. I'll ring that, but if no one's there by the time we get to the bottom, then I'm gonna unring it before we go in. You're really good at your timing. I think I've said this before, but if you summon in other people in a fight, like if you're having a lot of trouble, because maybe you're a mage or something and you take one hit and you're dead, you can summon in a normal person, go into the fight, do as much as you can. Once that normal person dies, you re-ring your finger and nullify the effect. It'll make it so you still used it, but it'll nullify the effect, so it allows you to summon in a Spirit Ash during a boss fight then at that point too. You definitely need to get far enough away from the boss or have good enough dodging to be able to time all that out, but it is possible. Any boss that is way too much of a pain, it is possible. Then I think after Placidusax, we're gonna go down into the sewers. We'll fight Moog. What a badass looking boss. Oh, I should have. No, I don't think you can stance break him. Definitely don't need to have the runes one though, but I don't think you can stance break this guy, so that wouldn't have mattered. Let's get on in there. Could have definitely chucked in. Oop, wrong thing. Oh, we missed the big one. Something like enhanced stamina or some crap like that would have been nice. Wanted to get at least one attack off before I use that flask. Yep. Okay, I gotta take the same route as the other dragons. No locking onto Placidusax. I like to because he's a cool boss to visually focus on, and you kind of need to for some of his attacks, but definitely don't need to for all of them. And doing that just screwed me over. Let's look at this stuff. What other ones did we get? Let's equip that for now. Oh. That must have been from the DLC. I don't remember that in the main game. But that is quite nice. I'll have to keep that in mind. And crack that tier when we go in the Radon fight. We summon in 2 actual good people to fight with us against Consort Radon. That would be lovely. Get that, we can heal them, we can heal as we go. They won't have to worry too much about that. Since they don't have that many flasks, they can focus more on fighting. It's a good little way of doing that. Kind of wish they had an item in this game, well, in any of the other games, like they did in Dark Souls 2. It's one of the... There's a few things to like about that game, but a lot of the rest is just a pain in the ass. But there's spices you can get that allow you to lower the amount of, like, whatever attribute you would need to use certain spells. And that would be so nice for something like the Minor Erd Tree. So you could just lower that down to a really low level, even though it would lessen the amount of healing people would get per instance of being healed. It would still be nice to just plop that down as a strength build and just have a little aura of constant healing. A little spell that allows you to do that all the time. But ain't the case. And screw the initial thought. We'll do that. We'll beef these guys up, because they need it. I need it too, but they need it as well. Let's go. No lock on, let's go. Hit it again. Nope. Heal up this time. Pop behind the leg, that's a great spot. We can just whale damage in, he can barely do anything to us. Is that actually a stagger? Oh my god. I don't ever think I remember staggering Placidusax. Oh, now it's time for the big attack. I have to get away from Jolene and Anna. For these, we lock on until he's done teleporting. Caught on the tail. That sucks. Heal up. That's a heavy hitting one. Luckily, we were not caught in the flame. Burns it for so long that one just, it will have gotten me. Oh, again. Bye-bye. This it sucks. There you go. Now, the Placidusax is gone. Now this is where you would go once you get the three fingers to grab you. If you want to revert that back to normal, you come over here and it'll allow you. We might do that just to show it off. That fight was not bad at all. I think the sewers is going to be pretty darn easy too at this point. Halfway through the episode, we might not have enough time to fully get through the sewers this episode. Might be a better bet to do something extra for now. So let's break the mold a little bit. Jump on over here and talk to Dragon Lady. Because maybe we try and fight Bale. Either strength or vigor. Strength is fine for now. Yeah. Strength it is. And let's talk to her real quick.
I remember that naked broke, driven by bottomless hunger, and precisely what the Dragon Lord and for men who partake in the mad hunger. And he rather reminds me of Bale. Such thoughts. I remember broke, driven by precisely
Repeats that, okay.
He rather such.
Let's talk about that.
Land-bound warrior, seek communion, feel the food.
That's all she wants to say. Just wanted to be sure. We have to come here at night, so just wanted to be sure that we got through all of her dialogue before we did this. No. Now that she's asleep, we can go fight Vale. You want to do that if you want to get any extra item from her. Well, I think it's the extra item. If you do the other one, then you get to sleep. Let's check. I mean, you get the ash. Or spirit summon, whatever you want to call it. do 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 do. Go back from there. That stupid advertisements. 8 to 5, 4 to 6. There she is. Oh my god, the amount of ads. Holy crap. Okay. So, now I see. If you give her that concoction, you get the ash and or the spirit and a spell. Which is actually not what we wanted to do. So we may have screwed that up. I would have rather gotten the gavel, but at the same point in time, let's go back, double check, and see. So it looks like she's just disappointed that she falls asleep in general. Yeah, okay. So, let's see. Is there a way to reset? Okay, yeah. We have to pass time. So let's go back to Nightfall again. Now we'll talk to her.
I have broken. I succumbed to the that was meant for my craven act. Forgive me, my lord. I have fallen from gold.
But she's still disappointed in the fact.
Oh, my lord will.
I don't think that'll change no matter what. We'll still change the time back to daytime. And I don't think there's anything else we can do to change it.
My lord will
Yep. Now we just have to go back up here and fight them. Oh well. It would have been nice to have that weapon, because I think I only got one in my main file, since I've done this 2 other ways now. I would have to double check that, but I could be wrong. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Let's use this blast, and then let's get on in there. I wanted to let Egon finish talking before I really started fighting. I like listening to Egon. Whatever voice actor they got for him is just so gloriously on the mark with how over the top he is. It's just lovely. I love it. I have to heal. Oh, he missed me. I dodged right and he missed me.
You might be, foul dragon, but I will riddle with holes your rotten hide. With a hail of harpoons, with every last drop of my being.
Should have switched to fire damage. Did we get him for another one? Oh my gosh. Already got him. Now, be gone, Bale.
Bale the Dread! You shall haunt me no longer!
No, he shall not, Egon. No, he shall not. Bell the Dread shall be no one's dread any longer. Now let's level up. Let's see. I think we might pretty darn close to having enough for another level. So let's go on our way to where we're going. No, I guess we'll go talk to Egon first. And then we'll go get some runes. Or we'll talk to the priestess too. Then we'll get some runes. And then maybe we'll give Radon another shot as well. Ain't that lovely? All of Egon's stuff now that he has completed his personal quest. He has taken the knee.
Our dream, long my lord was blessed, but we saw in the insatiable hunt the very things that would fell warrior. You saw, whereas is that the truth? Never. How could you ignore that whatever your hand in it, if the fault lies with me, I may be for it. On second, I believe you do owe on a mere whim. You, as such, I would one day, may you lead me, my good lord.
Now we have another very powerful Ash. But we wanted that weapon. That gavel she has is actually really nice, but is what it is. I'll have to come back for that. Instead, now we got this from Vale. We are better off going for this one. Because by the time we get back to here in New Game Plus, I'm gonna have enough in Arcane to use both. Actually, screw it. We will go for the higher one. So once I have enough Arcane for that, then I'm probably have enough Arcane for almost every spell in the game. How much was Erd Tree, Minor Erd Tree? 70 faith. Hot ham. Yeah. Definitely gotta level up a lot for that. Okay. We should totally have that equipped. Maybe instead of Blood Loss or Blood Flame, we'll do Blessing Boon. With a little bit of constant healing for self and allies with our ashes would be quite nice. Now, back on track, let's get a little bit of runes. We have a boss we can get rid of really quick to get runes, so we might as well. Swivel this way, because we only have to fight this one. Over and aggro this one so we don't get accidentally pushed over here in a minute. Now let's heal up. Oh, I tried to heal. Camera was going so crazy there. Hate locking onto their heads, but it's also a pain because of how many grave birds are around here. You didn't have to deal with them. You just had to fight it, then it'd be one thing, but they're a pain in the ass. The amount of area. Ain't great. Hmm. Well, really, we could probably get the Deathrite bird to get rid of some of them for us. A little lap around here. It'll attack a couple of times and hopefully it'll get them. Good for me. At least I just got that heal off. Yup. Now let me heal again. Oh, I'm surprised it didn't get me with that grab. One more smack. Plenty of runes incoming. Oh wow, that was more than I thought it was. Or thought it was gonna be, I should say. That's nice, but now I gotta fight more stuff. I almost at 2 level ups now. So let's warp on somewhere with a tiny bit of a bigger cluster of enemies to fight. I want to say up here is going to be fine. Let's go to... I think it's this one that has the group of enemies like 20 feet outside the door. Oh, nope. Then it's gotta be this one. Where's this one we were just at right before there? Yeah. But still, we can turn around, go here, grab the item that I forgot to grab before, and get what's on this stairwell. Then we'll level up twice. Give it one shot this episode. Something tells me we won't get it. We got 10 more minutes left. It'll probably take 2 minutes to get this and get back. Try and summon in one person. So 8 minutes to try and fight Radon. That's not bad, but I don't think we're gonna get it on the first attempt, so I would probably prefer to try again in the next episode. Yeah, that way is where we gotta jump to. Let's just go get the runes from these guys. Oh, this guy. Give me what you're dropping. Ooh, we got his mask and his blade. Did I just ignore that one last time? I might have. Oh no, I think he jumped off the edge or something. I don't remember what happened, but I also don't ever remember getting their mask before. That might just be a very rare drop. I'll take it. Alley-oop. There, the final piece of the Grave Bird armor set. Now, let's warp down to here. it. What's out this door? No, this door. No, that's the way in. So it does have to be that door. Okay. Go out this side. Jump across this little bridge and get rid of all the enemies that are right there. And that should be good. Little bit more runes, so maybe if we get these two in here and that one over there. Just in case I'm not doing my maths, and or it bumps us up just enough to not be where I think we're at. Get them too. I'd rather have just a little bit over than just a little bit under. So, grab that. Now let's get back up top to here. Rest at the site of grace. That took one extra minute than I thought it would. But it is what it is. That sucks. Literally right there. Three. There. Now, let's give this an actual shot. See if we can summon anybody in within a minute. Ooh, you know what I should have? Not that. Let's reactivate that. Where is Nicola's Great Rune? There it is. Didn't mean to get rid of that, but I'll take it. Let's go. surely are not doing great damage, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Ooh. Down to 3/4, huh?
Lord brother. At long last you are returned. Tarnished one. Aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us.
I'm gonna have to go
To
back, I missed that.
Nicola,
Try and get that picture.
and my promised consort, Radahn.
Right when he's about to, switch scenes. I knew he was gonna hit hard, but holy hell. But okay, we got that scene out the way though. So now I can skip it next time. So we're gonna pause this episode here. Or at least, I should say, we're gonna end this episode here. So, if you like this kind of content, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what other things you might want me to do in this game, or what other games you might want me to play. And I will see all of y'all in the next video. Probably to finish off Consort Radahn. Bye-bye!